Yo, this is going to be the first episode of many episodes in a series I really didn't think I would end up making, but I decided it's a second channel. I want to record this series and the account progress for myself just as much as I do for others, because personally, I know I'm going to appreciate the fact that I can look back on these episodes and see where I was at a given point of time. Now, I wanted to give an intro because this is very different from my other videos. I'm going to be honest, I'm mainly an FPS guy. I've always played a ton of FPS games. It's kind of my genre. And I do play other games as well, some survival games, some RTS, real-time strategy, such as like Age of Empires is the main one that I put a lot of hours into. But I've really only ever played one MMO, and that is RuneScape, more specifically RuneScape 3. I know it's an unpopular opinion because a lot of people seem to think that old school is better, and I definitely see the appeal. As of the time of recording this, I've been going super hard on the Trailblazer League. I've had some of the most fun I've ever had on RuneScape, on old school RuneScape, more specifically in this Trailblazer League. But I've always thought, especially after coming back, that RuneScape 3 just has more content. It just has more interesting content at that. There's so much quality of life stuff that they've added over the years to just make the whole experience so fun. It just feels really rewarding leveling up and unlocking new gear in that game. And there's just so much to do. There's a billion pieces of endgame content that I haven't even touched necessarily on my main, and I figured I'd love to dive into it. So this is the first episode of an Ironman series on Rs3. I've never had an Ironman in RuneScape. I've always watched videos. I actually watched a lot of old school videos about Ironman series, hardcore Ironman series, but I never made one myself, and I finally bit the bullet and went for it. What this means is that in the normal game, you are able to trade any item that has a value on the GE or to other players. So it's really easy to acquire items. All you need is the cash for it. If it's listed at that price, you buy it at that price, you have the item. In Ironman mode, it is only you. You cannot trade with other players, and you cannot buy things from the Grand Exchange. You have to acquire everything yourself by having the skill requirement or getting the drop from a specific monster. So it really adds on to the level of satisfaction that you get acquiring new items and gear and skills and abilities in this game. Now, put it in perspective, my main is currently sitting at about 1.4 bill XP out of a possible 5.6 bill. So it's by no means the best account in the world, but it's certainly pretty good. Also, by no means do I feel like I've even completed my goals on my main account, such as getting true max, which is 120 in various skills, going for a comp cape, which I'm pretty close to, exploring bosses I've never done, things of that nature. I haven't even really finished any of those. I love clue scrolls. I haven't finished my clue scroll logs or even really attempted to complete some, but I couldn't stop myself from trying an Ironman account brand new. So that is what this series is going to be. I totally understand if this is just not your cup of tea. I think it really is one of those things, especially RS3, you need to have a certain level of nostalgia. That's not to say you couldn't enjoy it as a new player, but it's really hard to make the dive into it initially. But then the second you do, you're hooked. Like it's over. So I totally understand if some people watching this don't have any interest in this. It's kind of an anomaly on this channel too. It's a really grindy game. You have to put in dozens and, well, not dozens, hundreds and hundreds of hours to really get places, especially in Ironman. I have 250 days or something on my main account. I don't know how many hours that is, 4,000 more, probably like 5, 6. Granted, it's kept track of that time since 2007 is when I started my account. My 15-year cape on RS3 on my main account is actually coming up soon. Little side story there. I think it's going to be an interesting take because a lot of series out there are experienced people in Ironman mode. They know what they're doing, especially in old school. It seems like every person I watch is an experienced player, but I have no experience. The only knowledge I have of truly playing Ironman is just from what I've seen from other videos. So the actual playing of it, I'm really going to be new to, and you'll see that throughout this series. Is I just don't know the appropriate way to do things, the meta to doing something, and it's going to be a lot about discovery. I want to touch on this. The reason I didn't make a hardcore Ironman, which is an option, you only get one life. In old school, you get one life. When you die, you lose your hardcore status. You turn back into a regular Ironman, and you're wiped from the hardcore leaderboards and stuff like that. In this game, if you die, your account is locked. You can never access it again. You do have the ability to buy 2 more lives for GP at a certain total level requirement. I think it's like, I'm not even going to guess because I don't know what the total level is for you to be able to buy a second life and a third life. I think there's 3 lives. After you lose your lives, your account's locked and you can't play anymore. And as a new Iron Man, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to stress out about staying alive because I'm going to have to attempt a billion different things in this series upon making my account that I've never done before. And I want to be able to learn without feeling like I shouldn't do it. You know, I should be careful. I want to be able to just completely get destroyed in a boss or whatever it is, and be able to learn how to effectively do it with different gear, you know. So that's the reason I didn't go hardcore. It's my first Ironman. I didn't want to put that pressure on myself because I have a lot of work to do to becoming an actual PBMer of any sort. Anyways, enjoy. Sorry for the long intro. I think of all the videos that needed an intro, this is one of them. Enjoy. All right, it's time. I'm going to quickly give my new Ironman a bond, and we're going to get started here. All right, there we go. Bond achieved. I gotta turn this. Jesus, the audio's a little loud. I'm gonna be honest, I don't play with any sound, so I'm down to try out some sound. I've never played with RuneScape sound, but I'm going to redeem this bond here for membership. 14 days, and we are going to go dumb hard. I don't know if I have it now. I should. Should be instant. I do. We're here. Let's go. I gotta figure out all my interfaces because all this stuff is going to have to be reset between accounts. Obviously, I have it how I like it on my main account, but if I need to figure out what I want to do on this account, it's probably pretty much the same. I'm gonna open this up. Wait, what can an Ironman even get? I can get cosmetics. Okay, so cosmetics are still allowed. That's cool. Let me get a cat. I was gonna say, like, what the hell do I even do with oddments on Ironman? Wait, actually, can I do a yak track? So it gives me all the cosmetics, but I'm assuming it gives me nothing else. It'll give me the oddments too. I don't think that's really worth doing, to be honest. I'll skip this yak track. It'd be cool, but there's no... I mean, I could complete it. You never know. I don't know. Maybe we'll work towards that. I'm going to get my other account AFKing to earn back all the money I just spent between getting a bond on that account and a bond on this account. I'm going to be AFKing my main account pretty much all the time, and while I play on this account. We only have 9 days of yak track, so maybe we can get some things, but we're going to just go hard on quests, I think, is the way to do this. I have an incredible amount of experience with RuneScape. I have absolutely no experience with Ironman, so this should be quite interesting for me, to say the least. We do have birth orb, so I'm just going to do what I know I have to do. And I think questing on Ironman in the early game is by far the best. You get a lot of free levels, clearly. I mean, it's good on any account, but especially Ironman, I don't want to have to worry about doing any of these skills. I watch a lot of Ironman content, but obviously that is just not the same as playing it. I've never played it. My camera's also different. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna grab this lodestone here, and then there we go. I'm not gonna lie, I've played RuneScape on and off for the last 15 years, almost, like 14 and a half. My 15-year anniversary is actually coming up on my main. But this is overwhelming, just thinking of, my mind's racing like months and months ahead on this account, and just thinking about all the things I have to get instead of like living right now and just doing the things that I should be doing on a brand new account. But this is basically the shop that we're going to go for. We're just going to bang out quests. You get these rewards, which is really great. And you also get the hybrid armor. I believe this is a hybrid armor set. I think that's kind of like a great goal, is to get a hybrid armor set. I think it's T75, and we'll kind of progress these levels, work on quests, skill when we have to. Yeah, so you basically can just unlock this set right here. Okay, so that 150. Okay, 150 for the full set. That's actually kind of a lot of easy quests in this game, so at least we can start to get armor. I'm not sure. I don't know if this scales to your level, or if it's a T75, or if it maxes at 70. I don't know. A lot to learn. I'm a complete noob when it comes to actually playing an Ironman account, but at least I have a ton of knowledge about the game itself. So that's a start, but we're going to keep going to Lumbridge. All right, this is not a smart thing to do right off the bat here. Create the statue, because I'm not going to get a ton of XP because it scales to your level, so I'm level 1. But I want to see how much this does give me. And if it's a decent amount, I think I probably will do the other ones that I can. I should say this up front in the first episode. This is not going to be efficiency. I like to be pretty efficient on my main when I can, but because I don't know anything about Ironman mode in terms of how to actually play it efficiently, it's not going to be an efficient series. I'm going to learn along the way. This is way more about learning how to play Ironman and just discovering some things than it is about being efficient right off the bat, at least. I'm sure that there's going to be 10 to 20 things in every single episode that are just far from efficient and far from the best path, but I don't really care. I'm here to just have a new experience. The whole reason I started this was because RuneScape launched on Steam, and why shouldn't I also do a brand new account? So this one is Zilliana, and we're just going to see how much this gives, because I'm thinking they'll give at least a couple levels, but I don't really know. And then we just switch these two, right, like that, and boom. All right, what do we get here? I'm very intrigued, actually. I can't even... These were introduced way after I actually had levels in them, so... Is there a skip here? No? I have to watch it for the first time? Okay. 250 XP, that's like 3 levels, right? Yeah. So, I mean... I'll be honest, it's not great. The smartest thing for me to do would be to wait till the very end of the month and do it, because I'd have higher stats, but again, I don't really care. So I might just do them all this month just to get some boosts, because they will scale. Even the second one is going to be more XP than the first one, and so on and so forth. So this should be Cook's assistant out of the way right away. I mean, it's like a 30-second quest, so figured I'd start there. There you go. We are up to level 4 cooking. Just like that. Make sure to activate this lodestone as well. Probably a smart idea. The whole reason I came here. I'm looking at an optimal questing order on the wiki, so I think I'll probably follow that. See if that's good. Wait, do I get like starting stuff? I do, right? Or no? Is that in Birthrift? Do I have to complete something for that? Do I get Pathfinder armor? I should probably go grab that. I think I have to do the Birthrift stuff for that, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just do the daily challenges as well. That'd probably be smart. I didn't even know this boat existed. What is this? I'm glad that they thought out how to help new players. We got a best in slot weapon right there, baby. Oh, look at that. Might as well go get an Alcarat as well. Boom. There we go. All right, how much does this give me? 500. That's actually like, okay, the daily challenges are lit. I forgot how much they give you early on. That's actually really good. All right, I'm gonna do them all then, I think. Oh, turn in each of the basics. All right, fine. Easy enough. It's so weird seeing an empty bank, man. Oh my God. It's crazy. All right, well, I completed all the challenges. We're gonna turn them in and get 10 levels or something. Just like that. Oh, and we get a new set of actual dailies. Those are just the basics. Oh, that's amazing. Lit. I'm gonna use it on magic because I want to try to get my magic to... What is this surge ability? Light any logs or add them to a bonfire. We could do these. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. Can't do archaeology yet. I mean, we could. But I'm gonna at least do the mining one just so I can have a free slot for it to be added tomorrow. I don't want to waste daily challenges. I think it's gonna be like the best way to level early on, so... What the hell is this? Combine this with a setting from cutting trees with your army axe, or have it inlaid with silver at a furnace. What? I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. But we did get a challenge, so we're going to just claim that. And level 12 mining. We're popping off. I could do the woodcutting one really quick, too. So what I want to really unlock is Surge. Where's Surge? Surge is level 30, so the easiest thing that I could do would just be to get a air staff and go into this area up here. Go into the troll area in legacy mode, just quickly get magic level 30, just so I could surge. It would save a ton of time being able to move around the map faster, especially if I'm doing questing. So I might look into that, see if that's worth doing. Oh, we got the wooden knot. Hold on. Alright, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm down. A strength bonus of 1. So they did, I mean, okay. I turned my run off because I hit my surge hotkey, and that is apparently to turn your run off. So I'm pretty used to playing on a main account. Level 10 woodcutting already. 77 total, baby. All right, well, we got our 25 logs, so I might as well just do this. Might as well do this fire making challenge. Wait, you can... Did I just see that right? Did my character just fail to throw a log in the fire? Was that always a thing? That's so interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I've learned so much already. I think this is going to be cool to see all of the quality of life updates that came in after I came back to this game and was playing on my main. I would have seen none of those because I recovered my main account and it was like a 1400, 1500 total. So I just skipped all the beginning of the game stuff and grinded from there. So I never had to deal with any of this stuff, which is really cool. And with this log, we should be able to complete our challenge here. There we go. Let's quickly redeem that. And we are now level 12 fire making. And once we get that, I want to go for 30 magic, just so I can use Surge. I think it's the best course of action. Oh, you know what I'm going to actually do? I didn't use this until quite recently because I'm dumb, but I'm going to bind a area loot key. Area loot is going to be K. So if you just see this, check this out. We go like that, and boom. I should just be on Legacy for this. I think with this next kill, I should be able to get level 30. Nope. Next kill? Yeah, next kill. There we go. Level 30. That is huge. I mean, I just AFK'd for like, I don't know, half an hour in here. Just listen to some tunes. Surf the wiki for more ideas. These things don't drop anything useful, apart from some charms that I picked up, which is dope. Little potato seeds, because I think I have a challenge that I need to harvest something from. Yeah, so that's basically all I picked up is just these guams and this cape. But we are level 30 now, so the beauty of that is we can now take Surge. Actually, let me quickly do this. Settings. Action bar binding. Let me just put that right there. Move this over here. Put this action bar right here. And then we can put our very first ability right there. Right click, keybind R, boom. So now we can just surge around. This will help a ton. I'm glad that I just knocked this out because it'll just save so much time now. It's not like it's a big grind or anything. It's actually really, really quick. And we got some herbs and stuff. And the charms actually is pretty cool that we got some charms. But you see that? Oh, look at that. We are thumbing, baby. Let's fucking get it. Finally, holy shit. I literally just left for that cutscene. We completed this as our very, well, not very first quest, second quest. But the first one that they suggest doing. And I get these 3 lamps here. I think on Ironman, even in this game, it's worth putting into herb lore every single time. I'm pretty sure there might be some weird optimal route where I put in a specific skills to maximize the quests I can do or something like that. I don't care. I'm putting in herb lore. You can suck my ass. Level 16 herb lore off of that. So we can skip all of the early stuff. Already up to anti-poisons. I probably will make those attack potions just because I have some guams in there. Alright, that was lit. I think there are post-quest rewards here, but I'm pretty sure you do need like base 20s, 30s, 40s, something like that, and all skills, so I don't really think I can do anything. Next up is impressing the locals. So let's go bang it out. I have to say I am very happy that I unlocked Surge because it is just so nice being able to move just that much faster around the game. I'm half tempted just to go for double Surge as soon as I can in Anachronia. I think we'll wait a little bit until that's even possible. Alright, there is Draenor unlocked, and then we're going to run down to Port Sarim because that's where this quest is, and we'll get Port Sarim as well, and I think that'll be... How are we looking? I mean, we have a lot, obviously, but that... Yeah, we could do Edgeville. This will be the entire... What is this? Misthalin region. We have our Port Sarim lodestone. Bang. Alright, let's do this quest, and we'll see where we're going from there. Okay, so... I didn't actually realize I needed 1,000 coins for this quest, which I did not have going in here, so we went to go quickly sell some shit to a general store. Got our 1k coins. Now we can continue this quest. I don't think this quest guide or this quest order on the wiki is for Ironman, so I think that's probably why it might be a little out of whack, but I'm just going to still go with it. Should be the end of the quest here. There we go. Access to the Ark, which is huge because the Ark is incredibly important for so many things. Because I have the Ark done, I might as well get access to ports as well. I don't know what I need to do to get access to ports. Oh, I need level 90 and at least 1 skill to even start ports. Okay, never mind. So, we'll get to that, you know, in a bit. I guess I'm just gonna keep going with these quests here. Waterfall quest is up next. I gotta look at the items required because they're not in my bank. So if I need items for a quest, which I do for Waterfall, I need to buy them. Luckily, I should know where to buy all the easy stuff. Should we buy a wizard set? I don't know why I'm literally being mugged inside of a shop, but if we could just do something about that. Thanks for your bones, idiot. I'm just looking at the shop, trying to figure out what I need. Wait, the yak track thing is sick. I look like a baller. I'm gonna go get some money and then come back to the rune shop and finish purchasing at least a full set of wizard's robes. Oh, wait, I think I actually need goblin mail. Might as well pick that up as well. No way! We got our first easy clue scroll. That's hilarious. I mean, I won't be able to do it, but we actually got our runes that we needed for this quest from the goblins, lucky enough. I mean, I can open this. We might be able to complete it. Should we go for it? I mean, the chances are very bad. Alright, should be able to buy a rope from this guy, hopefully. Give me your rope. Alright, we got our rope. Should I try to do this clue scroll? I mean, it's super inefficient, but hey, you know, we're about having fun here. Alright, don't mind me just getting mauled by wolves, but we had to do it. We are now in Catherby, so we unlocked this side of the map, so I might as well hit this lodestone, obviously. And I've run out of run. Perfect. There we go. Catherby unlocked. Won't have to die to those wolves. Oh, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the series here, but I really had no draw to making a hardcore Ironman because I'm here to die. Like, I'm here to learn things. I know I'm going to die a ton. I don't even want to stress myself out. Maybe in the future I could see myself doing that, but as of right now, being so new to this game mode, I just don't think I want to do that. I think it'll actually take away from a lot of the fun that I hope to have. Alright, there's Artie. So I think that, I don't even have to pull up Alt 1, but I think General Store is right over here, yeah. Man, player-owned farms is going to be stressful. I have no idea how to even go about starting that. I'll have to look up some guides for Ironman on that one because, wow, that one's going to fry me. I mean, I can buy the starting animals, I think, but like in terms of getting the better ones, I think it's a lot of grinding. That's fine with me, but so it should be these crates right here, right? Boom. Let's check the next step. Can we do it? We can. Sears Village. It'd be so funny if I finish this easy. It actually could help me a lot, which is funny to think about because they're so useless on a main. I mean, they're fast and good GP, but other than me completing the collection log, there's really no reason I would do them on my main. But on this iron, though, there's going to be fortunate components, which we need to grind for various jewelry. It's so important. So, I mean, hey, it'd be cool if day one here, I was able to complete a clue scroll. I'm actually going to use this dude to get my run back. I think you can put it on one hand how many times I've done this. This is why I love this so far, though, is because I'm going to use stuff to the end of time that I've never used once before. And there's going to be so many opportunities where I have to learn what to do instead of just, you know, going the easy mainscape way.